Abdullah is a mother of 4 living in the occupied West Bank. She's buying food for her family from Ramallah's main food market. Fruit and vegetables are slightly cheaper here, but like many Palestinian households, the monthly budget doesn't go that far.
The situation in the country now is that there is a bigger divide in socio-economic classes. Those working in Israel are just managing. The rest of the Palestinians working in the occupied West Bank, especially government employees, they are the ones really struggling. May God be with them.
26-year-old and unemployed Dawood Abul Hilal meets a friend trying to help him get a job in West Jerusalem. Salaries there are higher, but Israel restricts Palestinians from entering the city, meaning there are no guarantees, and cost of transport to get there is expensive.
4 to 5 years, being a land broker was more dignified than now. Prices are more expensive and there's no money for the home or family. There's nothing, no jobs.
The economy is struggling, and according to the Palestinian Central Bureau of Statistics, it only grew by 3.6% last year. That's half of 2021's growth. Now, just to give you an idea on the hike of prices, a tray of eggs last month cost $3. Now they cost almost $6. And being able to serve meat on the dining table is considered a luxury these days. The Palestinian Authority says it's taking measures to reduce the cost of basic commodities. Analysts say if this continues with costs rising, Palestinian families are going to struggle to make ends meet, and we might even see more protests. Palestinian Authority has told Al Jazeera it plans to spend $50 million to prop up the fuel and flour sectors and fix prices for some basic goods.
They're constrained by the money that Israel sends to them. They're constrained by less funding from the donor community. But at the same time, they're expected to manage the economy by increased spending. So they have their constraints.
The pandemic, war in Ukraine and years of economic challenges under Israeli occupation have hurt Palestinians. Israel's withholding of vital tax funds from the Palestinian Authority means government salaries aren't received on time. The funds account for more than 60% of its annual revenue. Dawood wants to show us how successful his online business was before being unemployed. I tell him it looks like he has plenty of online followers. He agrees while showing us his Facebook page where he sold homemade meals and Arabic coffee. Dawood may have lost his business because he could no longer afford the ingredients he needed, but he says he hasn't lost hope of finding a new job. Sara, Khairat, Al Jazeera, Ramallah in the occupied West Bank.